my god. It's not working. It's working? Am I unblurry? Or is that just my hair? No, it's fine. Okay, hello. How you doing? Ugh, alright. I had to leave this off a little bit shorter than I would have liked last time. But I think we're in the middle of some like big story thing, so that'll be fun. You'll be here. Hey Banana, how you doing? You psychic link. Oh, I don't want to start another one, Jesus. What is that? How you doing? Hey Sarah, how you doing? Sorry, I just pouring myself a drink. Think you're getting sick? Oh no! What kind? What, like COVID sick or the cold sick? Or something else? Ah, there's sore throats.
A tree.
Are the fucking worst, honestly. Makes you really appreciate the times you didn't have a sore throat. I hate them. I will do anything to get rid of a sore throat once I can feel one coming. This time of year. Oh, like change of the seasons and stuff. That's a bitch. What is this? Nothing? Okay. Well, I hope it doesn't get any worse and goes away. Is there stuff you can take for hay fever? I'm lucky enough to not get it. Yeah, I'm alright. Weekend. Oh, how was your guys' weekend? Mine was nice and chill, thankfully.
Must be a way across.
I guess there's not really going to be any loot here, is there? From being a little bit optimistic there. China. What career path to go in debt for? Oh. That is like the
Alec,
amazing way to put it.
Gods, are they dead? How can this be?
Oh dang, they're dead. Oh my god. Found the god's curse hanging from a spirit tree, perhaps blessing them would help. Fought Dallas in the high seas, fought her and fought well, he's an ordinary sorcerer. They hang from a tree. The tree of vengeance is made from the life of planet now. As an forces take out, most seekers died. Alright. And they have Benadryl. Well, what are your options, Banana Bell? The debt options. Got drunk alone last night and played Skyrim. Hey, sounds fun to me. Yeah, just go and take out one of those massive loans and throw all the money my way. Appreciate it. I'll give you one of those. Definitely not a scam degrees that cost an absolute fortune, but are totally legit. Trust me. Okay, I guess I have to use some... Who's who? Ralik, god of humans, god of wizards, god of orcs, imps, elves, lizards, and dwarves. God of wizards. I might help her down first.
Amadia hangs before you, her face cut and bruised, her chest barely moving.
You
think you see a
I
tear
can't. No,
down
I
her
didn't. I'm gonna have to definitely, legitimately go and buy the DVD because it's not on any of the streaming things I have. So yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be a legitimate DVD buy. Listen to the song I told you about. I did, yeah. I listened to it on Friday when I went to the gym. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I listened to that one and what was the other one? I saved one of them to my playlist, I think. Or maybe I didn't. I listened to that one and another one afterwards while I was at the gym. Pretty good. Not what I listen to normally now, but not bad. Not bad at all. Let's go to okay, I missed something. This is computer programming, like the medical fields. Right. What I guess like what are you more interested in, the money or like the other aspects? Did I suppose? Aggressive metal. Yeah, it's like a lot. 7.5 minutes doesn't seem like a long time, but compared to a lot of the music I listen to now, like it's sort of 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes long. So 7.5 minutes is a bit longer, but I listened to the whole thing. 5 hours. Oh, okay. I was gonna say 5 minutes. Jesus. But yeah, I'll need to. I guess I got to go and see the live version. It's probably some live. It's a pretty popular
You lean in. That's no tear. It's source.
Live performance, right?
The shimmering liquid is seeping from her wounds and dripping
Come
to
on,
the
man! I
ground
just
below.
need one tasty blunt, man. Come on. Oh, man. Curse seems to be preventing the gods from speaking.
Before you hangs a.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Thank you, my child. Thank you.
Swordplay.
Thank you, my.
Might be another like a. Remember years ago, that someone did like bath salts, and it took like 10 bullets to put them down or something. Can be another one of those situations.
Slither away from Rallick, he raises his head. Green eyes glint with sudden fire from behind his helmet.
Are we the first? The others, do they hang still upon the tree?
He strains at the ethereal ropes that bind him, resisting their grip.
Fake
You
right
must
now.
make haste. I am bound, but not
Oh,
defeated. Not yet.
Curl your lip. If he could be so easily subdued, he is no god of yours. What happened here, you
This
dingus?
is not the work of fate. It is the work of the void.
Yeah, I think like some 21. Other. What are the rules around the vape stuff? Because here it's kind of confusing, and
It will come for
I
our
genuinely
people.
don't know what if there is an age
It will
restriction or if you can just
destroy
buy
us
them
all.
online.
You are my chosen. Now you must become the champion of our kind. The champion of humanity. I have survived our enemies.
Oh god.
You must do more than that.
Humanity. Okay. Hang on. Oh fuck. I think I need to load this up and get rid of the other ones first. Not rid of them, but save them first. I don't care. Well. Because here it used to be that if you wanted nicotine in your vape, it was flat out illegal. Like you couldn't get it anywhere. You could have flavored stuff, but nothing with actual nicotine in it.
The cursed tendrils slap.
My one. My one.
Okay. But now I think that's changed, but I don't know. Like I only used my vapes when, you know, the flavored stuff was legal, so I don't really know what's what now.
Be gone from here.
Wow, ungrateful shithead. Sure, pod's mint flavored. Well, we have like all these shops now,
You!
and you can get fucking any flavor under the sun, as even if it doesn't have nicotine in it. But I guess now you can. I see so many people too addicted. Yeah, you need the extra edge. I see so many people walking around with them now. Compared to like even a couple of years ago. Now everyone's got one hanging out of their mouth. So my hands. That's fair. Oral fixation. Yeah, I guess that's makes sense. Oh shit! No, don't attack. That's close. That's the same reason why a lot of people have chew gum. Not consistently. All the time. Consistently? Consecutively. Whatever. Words.
Be gone. Be gone from here.
Go fuck yourself. Okay. I just wanted to see if they would say anything. Is the death of you? It's like a fidgety thing, isn't it? Sometimes it can be ADHD, stuff like that.
As the cursed branches slither away from Rallick,
I
he
become
raises his
a
head.
menace.
Green eyes glint with sudden
We better
fire
make
from
sure you have a
behind his head.
full stock then.
Are we the first?
He strains at the ethereal ropes that bind him.
You must make haste. I am bound. This is not the work of fate. It is the work of the void.
Flower. Right. Yeah. I remember in school someone told me it was like a total lie, I imagine. I just never really went to, verify it. But it was like in primary school when kids were like sticking gum underneath the fucking desks like a bunch of ape children. And I think they told us like when you chew gum, it makes your stomach think that food's coming, and you'll like slowly, it'll slowly start to eat itself. I was like really young, man, and that had a bit of an effect on me. So I rarely chew gum. Not smoking. Really? I don't... Oh man, everyone smokes these days. It's very much like a very commonplace thing. Temporomandibular junction. Oh my god. It's me right now. Yeah. Yeah, try not to think about it.
It will come for our people. It will destroy us all.
Jesus. I guess is it getting easy to get a hold of the actual stuff, or is it easy to get hard? Because so many places are like legalizing weed at the moment, aren't they? Really? Fucking hell. That must suck.
You are my chosen.
Do you
Now
have like
must
painkillers for
become
that or
the
something?
champion of our kind.
Maybe
The
21.
champion
Yeah, it's
of
still totally
humanity.
illegal here.
I have survived.
I think
our enemies.
medicinal is legal,
You
but
must
apart
do
from that.
more than that.
More about this enemy.
You cannot comprehend what it is, but you know full well what it wants. The void will not stop until it has devoured us all.
Everything else. Okay. Whoa, what? You can grow your own plants? What? And that's fine? Do you have to have like a license or
It has
something?
defeated me, defeated all the gods, but it underestimates human might. Your
Goes also David
might.
dealer. Oh my fucking god. Nothing like the good old 7-Eleven crackhead.
His eyes flash bright green. He struggles against his
No
binds to no
license
avail.
required. Holy fuck. Here, that would literally get you sent to jail or like a massive fine. There was a guy who used to live in this street, apparently, who grew, like this was years ago as well. He only grew like a couple plants for himself, and he was fined $1 million. He had to sell his house, fucking like, basically put him out on the street and everything. Okay. Just go and jump the border, Blanapa. Set up a little shack there.
You will show it. You
Yeah, I know.
will show them all.
It's fucking awful. And like, see, that just blows my mind that you can just
You
do
have
that.
already unleashed some of the powers locked within you. But there is a great well of possibilities still untapped.
It's taken out.
You cannot stop until you ascend to the highest heights of your power.
No, I feel like pot's one of the ones that is just, I guess it's like pretty much completely harmless, isn't it? It's no worse than cigarettes. Yeah, specifically legalize heroin, crocodile, jankum, a lot of those ones.
You cannot stop until you become divine.
Can teach you to do what you need to
He
learn.
opens his mouth to respond, but stops and tilts his head, listening for something you cannot detect.
Yeah, I feel like everyone who does pot is kind of just... you've never seen an aggressive pot smoker. I think it's like, they're all just very chill and like, I guess they'll destroy your cupboard full of food, but that's about it.
It's coming! It's here! If it finds you here, if it finds you!
Ralik's face twists in fear. He opens his mouth as if to scream, but no sound comes out.
Exacerbates the problem. Yeah, I think you're 100% right there, Sarah. People's religion traditions. Yeah, that's... I've seen a lot of like court cases in the US where like someone of color gets caught with marijuana and they get sent to prison for like 10 years, and then some whitey gets caught with marijuana and he gets like $100 fine, stuff like that, which is bullshit. And people who do that
White hot cold pierces your
hand
heart
out
like a
those
blade. You are frozen to
massive
the spot.
sentences of something
The
so
burning
small
cold pumps
should
through you like a
go die in a
plate,
fire.
And then
Dylan was the same. Really? Ooh. Uh-oh. Well, that didn't last too long.
Where is everyone?
the same troubled look is visible on each face. You've seen the gods beaten and defiled, strung up as a warning.
I had dreams of what I should say if I saw the Seven Lords once more. But that was a nightmare.
Some kind of whack.
What can yet be blessed can yet be restored. One way or another, divinity will survive through all of you and all of me.
It's a shame.
Gods, schmods. They aren't interested in me, and I'm not interested in them. It seems whatever's inside me is more powerful than any of them anyway. Or at least more cunning.
Oh. Sort of looks like everyone's dead, honestly. Oh well. Rip. Moment, yeah. It's like, has the war on drugs been officially stopped or something over the last few years? Nearly bankrupted the country or something. You're never gonna win against drugs, man. Especially when probably 90% of the government is doing stuff a lot harder than fucking pot. Nice, Sarah.
Where is everybody?
Did you go to
Hidden
bed
away
especially
somewhere,
late?
Safe from the storm, I hope.
Or just felt like sleeping in? Because that's how I feel all the time. Oh, it's John's balls, yeah. But he'll be out in our next election. I don't know what's gonna happen with our next election actually. I'm kind of hoping that riots break out and the entire fucking Parliament House is just demolished. That's put me on a watch list instantly.
Stillness.
But yeah, all of them at the moment are just no one wants or likes anyone in the running at the moment. Helpless positive ratio. Oh, okay, fair. I mean, the best way to get rid of a hangover is just to sleep it away. That's why one of the worst aspects of drinking is hangovers. Fuck them. I will do anything. I don't drink a lot, but when I do, I will drink so much water and do everything else I can to make sure that I do not get a hangover, because I fucking hate them. For legal reasons. Yeah, exactly. For legal reasons, that was a joke. Take me off the watch list, please. Hand alcohol? No, not at all. But I don't like it at all. I like some for the taste, but I hate the feeling. I don't like being out of control of my faculties. Sorry, 2 seconds. No, Coke, brother. Drink water wasn't enough, yeah. That's fair. I have like 3 bottles in the fucking fridge at all times, so I'm quite well hydrated most of the time. I can be bothered to get up and get them. So you eated it. I didn't get a cookie. No one made me cookies. What the fuck's going on here? Oh, fucking speaking of gas prices, guess how much I paid for a full fucking tank on... When was it? Saturday night? It was not 200. It was $2.28 a litre. So in gallons, that would be like... So that would be what, like 246, nearly $7 a gallon, 7 or 8, quite whatever. I paid $128 for a full tank of petrol, and tell you what, I wanted to commit a felony as soon as I saw that fucking number. Sharks are an enemy. Sharks are.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go.
What's going on? Where are we?
There's no time. I can't hold us here. Brace yourself. This might hurt. A lot.
Uh-oh. Quick, get the lube! First time. Yeah, this is the first time our fuel prices have gone over $2. Oh my god. That's so much. The brother of this. $240. What does he drive?
But what of the gods?
I think the gods are dead. Big truck. Oh yeah. Makes sense. Still, that's a shit ton of money for a full fucking tank. Man. It must be hard being a politician, you know? Having to get down on your knees all the time and moisten the tip of all those fucking petrol companies.
Solid
hard life, eh?
Materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight stings your eyes. As your eyes adjust, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine prickles your skin.
Ugh.
One moment, please.
Ew.
Malady explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body. At last, she sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
That's fucking disgusting.
Better.
So you can't clip that. Can you not? I think you've got like admin privileges, don't you?
Let's not do that again anytime soon. Well, we needed to escape, didn't we? So I took us the one place I was quite certain Dallas couldn't follow. I suppose you recognized the Hall of Echoes from those visions you'd had before. Realm of the dead, realm of divinity. I do hope you learned something useful on our little field trip. Desperate how?
Describe to everything you saw and heard in the Hall of Echoes.
I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine?
So you understood you meant to grow your powers, but not entirely sure where to start.
Oh, what confidence you inspire.
Hey, Malady, go fuck yourself.
Luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help.
Nope, it's me. Hang on, I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, that was definitely me. Mania's Islands. You know, I left him at home.
We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these oh so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meister. As have I, but not in the ways a true godwoken can. Forget those ghastly little jars and wands to which small people must resort.
Everything. Oh, for fuck's sake. When you find it, keep it in your room.
You ought to be able to see
or keep
and
half
speak
it in
to
your
the
room or
spirits
something.
that wander our realm, and you ought to be able to extract the source they leave behind too. All this just by your little old onesie. No devices, no gimmicks. When you're done, you'll be able to amass and unleash quantities of source so great that Lucian himself would blush. I quite look forward to seeing it.
Okay. Where do I find this?
She's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside.
Fixes everything, yeah.
Home,
Just
that's it. She's got a
draw
home
so
in
hard
Driftwood.
that you start seeing stars.
Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceeding.
Jesus, we've already like put 30 fucking hours into this
I
game.
must be going, and so must you. Shopping. Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to that.
Right. Well. Okay then.
Damn it, is nowhere safe. Red-robed lunatics at sea, those void-woken seedlings in the swamp. It all points to the great acorn. It's coming, Quercus! What if it's too late, hmm? What if the Knights of Dre are too far ahead in their plans? At least here, our shield's ignorance can be forgiven, Quercus. The Knights of Dre do not go out of their way to boast about
this frickin' squirrel.
You know they are all
I don't know if I'm supposed to be taking this seriously or not.
Mystic squirrel.
The squirrel absent-mindedly runs a paw over Quercus's spine. The air fills with the sound of soft, dusty purring.
Oh, shut up.
They plan to inherit the everlasting forest once the acorn drops, and the world is rid of all
Jesus.
giants.
So
They
aggressive.
believe that only the arboreal will and should.
I guess if like
survive.
enough people complain, they'll have to change how they go.
It thinks we are sitting here twiddling our paws, Quercus. Perhaps we haven't succeeded yet, but we have other worries.
So we need like ad blockers for everything, mobiles especially.
The Knights of
Oh, I
Dre
used
are
that
a dangerous
Spotify ad blocker. So
lunatics.
that works quite well.
Single-minded devotion to
So
bringing
far,
about
anyway.
the end of the world. Together, Quercus, we can develop some magic. Yes, it has done an admirable job so far. It certainly lasted longer than I thought it would.
Okay.
But does it understand that we could be wiped out at any moment? Does it understand the risk? Trust. Do you remember trust, Quercus? I'm not sure I do. Well, yes, of course I trust you, Quercus. You're different. But perhaps we should show a little faith in our...
The squirrel reaches out and touches your ankle, sending a hot flush rippling through your body. Your mind's eye sees new potential spells swirling before
Who is this fucking squirrel?
Now, listen carefully, Shield. The plan is thus. Do not die. If the shield can hold up its end of the bargain, we might just have a chance to
Okay. I wonder what drugs the the people who made this game were on while they made this. Says fine driftwood. What else? Godwoken. Okay. Jesus.
I've got fighters, mages, archers, all willing to fight by your side if the price is right.
She's something, all right.
Ooh, hungry flower. Plant can lob acidic spores and emit cursed. Fucking hell. What did this come from chat? Nice. Mmm. I'm sure I'm trying to find good idea, yeah. I keep my own supply of literally everything in here. It's like my own little drug shop. Alright, but no worries. Hopefully you can get to sleep and enjoy your class as much as you can. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
I question Siva's trust in her, but Malady's usefulness is self-evident. As Lucian said, you will be eternally gifted when you act in... Paradise awaits, my friend. Not an actual paradise, of course. I don't think there's such a place in all of Rivellon. Paradise Downs. My parents still sow the soil there. And if the Order hadn't called me to its ranks, I'd still call their farm my home.
Get up to?
I miss them. They've been
I did have to do a little bit
understanding
of work,
my
but it wasn't too bad.
But I admit, I've been neglectful. I have some wrongs.
Apart from that, not a lot. Just chill. It was good. It was very good. Except for, you know, contemplating going on some kind of spree after paying for petrol. But, yeah. A few ups and downs.
I expect Malady has an answer to that. Only as often as I need. When I invoke Lucian's words,
But
I
yeah,
invoke his deeds
nice and chill.
too.
Nice and cool
He
as
stood
well.
for the
Didn't have to
defenses when the Black Ring rose up.
worry about the heat.
For all of us.
Pretty much rained all
My mother,
weekend.
my father.
Gareth's nostalgia lasts for just a moment
When,
longer. He composes himself, clears his throat, and waits for your next question.
Okay. Well. Did you do the like movie watching it all this weekend? Group watch, whatever it's called. So, yeah, so am I. It makes a nice change of pace. Thankfully.
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating the thing.
What have you heard about me?
That you're, how did Malady put it again? A god-woken. Yes, that's it.
Tarquin pauses, taking you in. Genial smile and calculating
What does
eyes.
this guy look like? I can't really see him from here.
Most people are too sentimental to admit that friendship is a transaction. I am not.
Yeah, fair
I'm sure
enough.
we can both be of use to each other. Marvelous. Great things abound in our future, I'm sure.
Not much fun if you're feeling under the weather, that's for sure.
Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed that I might be of some use yet. Rather flattering to enjoy the
Taking it right
favor
now,
of
I
such
hate
a
to
powerful
explode them.
being.
Oh, yeah, fair enough then. I'm sure, like, if you put it off for a bit, everyone will understand. You want everyone to have fun, not just a few. Oh my god. Oh my god, everything's getting so expensive now. What's this one? Black Shroud. A cloud of cursed smoke in an area, setting suffocating and blind on all characters within it. That wasn't there before. What is that one? 19. Oof, good. See if there's anything downstairs, and if not, I guess we'll head out.
Speak.
So we see Cyberpunk Minx. Oh yeah, that's getting closer now too, isn't it? To like actually getting the game going. Join Discord. Yeah, that should work. Everyone's usually on Discord anyway, aren't they? How do I get in here? I guess I could probably teleport in here. Where is she? Or she can teleport me in here anyway. There's got to be another spell that lets me do that without injuring myself. Amulets of wine and rose, violet amulet. Sweet. Oh, and now I'm overweight. God fucking damn it. Join on the phone. Yeah, I mean, it should be. It's definitely better than like not having you there at all. But I get like meeting in person is definitely makes a board game or a tabletop game much easier. But I like. Everyone's pretty used to having over the phone stuff these days. I have to. Oh, I did sort of want that. and like with zoom and everything. Someone else roll for me. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, there's nothing stopping you rolling for yourself and then just telling people. Like, yep, I rolled nat 20. Oh, look at that, another nat 20. Oh my god, look at that, more 20s. I'm just really lucky, guys. Trust me, I'm definitely not lying. Already continue, you are. Yeah, mind over matter, Sarah. You're not sick, there's nothing wrong. You're healthy as something really healthy. Convincing, right? What can I get rid of here?
Whatever type of companion you need, I can provide.
Okay. What else? I guess that's it. Those paintings are so fucking heavy. Oh god.
Expert warriors for hire, all seasoned in combat. They won't let you down.
Flex, flex over. Peak of health. Yeah, that's what I say to myself when I'm sick. You know, eyes bulging, throat scratching. When I don't usually get sick,
Here we are.
but bloody
Reaper's
hell,
Coast.
when I do,
We made it. You celebrate too early.
it's not pretty.
To be godwoken is all well and good, but above all, I've yet to find the master. Somewhere further inland, Roost Anlon breathes.
Yeah, have you ever seen Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger? There's a scene in it where they end up on the surface of Mars. And his eyes like bulge out. That's what I look like. No.
Yes. I was given my needle by the master. Guess I'm just sentimental like that.
There's more to it than that.
Fine, if it means that much to you.
Seriously.
She draws her needle and holds it up between thumb and index finger.
Usually.
Go on. Ever so gently touch the tip.
Okay.
Barely have you touched the needle's pinpoint surface when a thick droplet of blood wells up from your fingertips.
Sharp little minx, isn't she? Sibyl, this needle was forged in an altogether different world. It wasn't wrought upon a crude anvil hammered into shape with rough blows. No, it was cast with demon precision. It is absolutely priceless, and it's yours. The master's own words. And he was right. As an instrument of assassination, it's absolutely priceless.
Humidifier. Is it,
But one
those things are
soon,
freaking expensive.
He'll find out just how much he
I've
spent on his gifts for little old me.
looked, or is it dehumidifier? Oh, I guess humidifiers aren't too bad.
One might say I'm a bit of a sucker for poetic justice.
Is it a dehumidifier? I don't know, I looked at one of them once and it was like $700. I was like, you know what? I don't need it. I'm good.
A tale of cloaks and daggers and daredevilry. You up for it? Wonderful.
She bows with thespian flair.
Imagine a black room. It's been your room for years. You know it by touch more than sight, for it's always dark.
Yeah, if you can find one just sort of laying around, it'll definitely be better than forking out for a new one.
And when I say always dark...
Plus, if you want a good one, you sort of pay the money for it.
Or in the box, for it's in the box that you
Yeah.
travel.
I think it was like one of the ones that draws moisture out of the air, the dehumidifier, if I remember correctly. But it was super expensive, whatever it was. Yeah.
You're only let out at night because you only hunt.
It did look really good though. Like it probably would have done the job
voice
pretty
in your
well, but
ears urging
not for that
on.
price.
And after it's done, you lie down in the box once more, with wet hands and mad red thoughts.
How are you even still sane?
Sometimes it's best to let sleeping questions lie.
So she's not.
The thing is, the box didn't break me. Though I confess it taught me to hate.
Hobby plants? Oh, definitely. You might need, if it's like, it depends on how dry it is as well, you might need one of the bigger ones. The ones I've seen are fairly piddly and don't really do too much.
I killed a scholar. With my needle through his fragile old skull, he fell headfirst upon his writing desk.
Yeah, oh god, you can find anything special. Amazon's your best friend there.
It's when I saw the ink
everything
that timid thoughts of rebellion first bloomed. Back in my dark room, I dipped my needle that killed the scholar in his own ink, and engraved his name in my skin.
It's not really how that works, but sure. Okay. Gave herself a tattoo.
I'd honor him with vengeance. His name was the first, but many more followed. Of course.
She bares her left arm and shows you the name. You softly run your finger across it.
Oh yeah, Target's good.
He was Turashar, a keeper of stories. I'm sure he was loved by many. People like him, the beloved dead. They kept me going.
Yeah, Target's good. It's like a happy medium, but at least here anyway, between quality and price.
Then, one day, it happened.
Oh, the eye roll emoji's never a good sign.
A gush of wind, a sliver of light. Light! I hardly knew it for what it was. A simple oversight that comes with habit. A door, left slightly ajar. That was all I needed to feel a rush of blood, a thirst for liberation like never before.
Oh no, what did she do?
I tore at the shackles that kept me chained to the floor, iron thick as a smith's wrists. Of course they wouldn't budge, they never did before. But now that I saw the light, something welled up inside me, a raw and undeniable burst of power. The shackles broke, and next thing I knew, I was free. I stood alone outside the ruins of a fortress, snow-capped peaks all around me. But the sun, oh, the sun. I had risen as if from the grave, and she kissed me back to life.
So, stood the minute, what happened next?
Why, I traveled back to civilization and had myself a long, luxurious bath.
And that's the end of the story, I guess. Jesus. Really?
What's up, Chief?
That's just cruel. Really cruel. I'm sorry, that's the way things are going for you, Sarah. What after that? Just you head back into your room, or
The angelic figure stands upon a mosaic that depicts a dragon or a leviathan. Your body is still.
Okay, that's just that. Oh, good. At least there was some decent people there. Even though your mum didn't want to be one of those decent people, but anyway. Oh god, I can imagine, yeah. But by no fault of your own, though. That was completely on your mum for being so rude. Like I said, honestly, from the sound of it, getting a bit sloshed and playing some Skyrim sounds like a much better time. Oh my god. It's a shark. I think.
A dying shark lies gasping on the sand, bleeding from the mouth and gills. It turns its dark and soulless eyes to you. Its bloody gills open in search of water, but find only air.
Well, I mean, it's okay to cry, but...
It gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own
if
blood
it's
froths
a
at its mouth.
achievement thing you didn't, then good job. But yeah, more oftentimes, you know, makes it fucking hard on you, doesn't it?
No, die here.
Oh.
Monsters in the water.
Oh god, no. I will try and save it, I promise.
Monsters bigger. More and more.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes as if to say, do what you will.
Oh
then
god.
It looks at you with its...
Well. What the hell? Get back in the fucking water.
It looks at you with its cold, flat eyes.
Die. Yeah, well, what do I let her die on the sand, or do I stomp it into the sand? Or throw it back in the water? A predicament.
What's up, Chief?
Nothing.
A dying shark lies it gasps in the air, struggling for the breath to speak. Its own blood froths at its mouth.
No, die here. Monsters.
It summons the energy to snap at you.
No, die here. Oh, monsters in the water. Monsters in the deep.
This is one result of the horror of the void woken
Monsters
sympathize.
The shark lays there, gasping quietly in the...
Okay, well...
It lays there, gasping.
I'll try and make this quick via several hundred blows with my apparently blunt axe. How fucking depressing. Oh, I just saw a person's leg in that stuff.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Don't be so sad. This shark ate a 9-year-old boy. What the fuck? So, rip little kid, I guess. Literally, rest in pieces. Do you care about the 9-year-old? Fair. Fair enough. Where am I? So that's where our ship is. Oh my god. How big is this place? Oh my god, it's huge. Ugh, okay. Ugh. We're gonna be here a while. Oh, that's a bad thing. But I thought the last place was a big area.
What happened here?
True, actually. Very true. Little evil shits, like most children. Someone just got stolen. Okay then. And what's up here? I guess what age do children stop being annoying? I guess children stop being annoying when they turn... Actually no, they just don't. They're just annoying until they, you know, die of old age.
I'll yield to none.
Necrofire, how did that happen? I guess, yeah. There are some blessed to not be annoying. The rest though, ugh. Tower, Shackles of Pain, Blood Rain. Wow, the range on that's pretty pathetic. Maybe this time I'll actually be able to use my spider thing instead of being cucked. So what's this got? This has Burrow. Surprise your enemies by emerging from underground in target position. Devour a fresh corpse, restore your vitality, and receive a damage buff. Cool. Delicious. Why do they keep exploding? Should rip your hair out. Should get migraine. Oh, I'm sure you're definitely not that annoying. See, what makes me roll my eyes and get a migraine is a child non-stop crying for no reason because, I don't know, their parents didn't let them stick the fork in the fucking power outlet, which in some cases you kind of wish they did. But anyway. Oh god, here comes that watch list again. Fair enough. I guess you probably got a bit more of an insight into yourself than I do. Oh, I see. No. Kids are just unrelentingly, ferociously annoying. 99% of them anyway. That's why I have no need or want to ever have my own little shitheads. Oh, that they do. And it is not. It makes me want to murder people. Why? Okay. Shit just keeps exploding. That's fine. Oh. Attack it. Thank you. Jesus. So if I can just let I guess he'll just disappear soon. But... okay. Follow me. No, I don't want to play as him. No, this disgusting thing. There it is. Oh, now it's me. Fuck's sake. Something tells me that's going to be a trend for tonight. Product. Who have you recognised from the ad? Dead American Pie. Seth, oh, American Pie. Oh, I haven't watched them. Everyone else. No, she doesn't. Gene. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know. I've watched one. I've watched the one where they go to college. Beta House or something. Schitt's Creek, yeah, I've seen bits and pieces of that one. That's what I've seen him in, I think. But he's been in just insane amount of stuff. He's been around for ages. Yeah, I watched the one where they were in college, and that was it. Not really enough to go on. Didn't like it enough to go and watch the rest.
The caravan. I remember one just like this picking me up. Could have been a shipment to Fort Joy. But what happened here?
Yeah.
Can't be real. Not real. Not happening.
Void tainted disembodied hand.
No.
Ew.
Not true. Can't be true.
Just a bunch of body parts all over the place.
No, no, no.
Which isn't really that different from usual, honestly.
Can't be real.
Work, work, work. That's all there was in Driftwood for a dwarf like you. Until you got involved in the anti-magister resistance. Then, the work was still there, but also purpose.
Okay.
No, no, no.
White as driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Yeah, for the most part. I think that was sort of what they were mainly for, though, wasn't it? It's just like teenage humor. Because they were very, like... I mean, isn't the main thing of the first one he fucks a pie and kills his grandmother because she walks in on it?
Back, back. Magister, I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
She slumps, all bravado draining from her.
Character development, yeah. I mean, it's funny when you're like I said, a teenager, but after that, it's not really.
I've never seen anything like those beasts before. Are they
humorous?
Her eyes widen and lose focus, as though she's seeing something played out before them. Her voice is shaky.
Not all
when
what
she
happens.
speaks.
Well, right. See, you can tell I've not watched them. Those are the two things I knew about it,
Worst ones I've ever seen.
and they're wrong.
Ripped through the magisters, the dwarves, dead, 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 and the sorcerers.
Her eyes stare vacantly into the distance, glassy as marbles.
That
It's not
looks really
cold,
talk.
yet her shivering is relentless.
As you do, you know. Sometimes. Isn't there one of them in that happens?
I don't know.
Was that a different movie completely? That might be a different movie completely.
Lohar, my boss Lohar will want to know what happened to them, but I can't remember. No, I don't know. I don't know.
She flinches at the
fuck's sake.
slightest rustle of wind through the...
Alright, bye. I need more persuasion, it seems. Where's my attributes? Abilities, personality. Fuck it. Wits. And traps find hidden treasures. Much vitality based strength. Okay. I'm always over encumbered now. Fuck's sake. When Titans. Sabiel's gonna be eating well tonight. Jeez.
You stride past the chained sorcerers and climb onto the caravan without complaint. As you settle onto the bench, you offer Ralik's blessings to the Magister Guard.
Funny. I think it definitely would have. What movie does that happen in then? Why do I associate that with American Pie? Oh no, you know what? It is in an American Pie. It's the one I've watched, the one where they go to college. That's what happens in that one.
Bleary-eyed stare of disinterest in return before shoving the
Absurd
chained
so,
sorcerers aboard. As you watch them cower, you cannot help but feel annoyance.
I think that's like, as you sort of grow up a bit, you understand satire a bit more.
After all, don't they know they're going to be?
Because I think I'm similar in that way. Because as you grow up, things start to make sense. It's like, oh, okay, that makes sense now.
From the dark,
whereas as a kid, I don't think you really get it too much.
Of light visible between the floorboards. Shadows ripple across the slivers.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really worth remembering, honestly.
Magister footsteps. Wood creaks above your head. One of them is paused. Your breath catches.
It is, and I think it's probably because it can
move along. But the hatch is suddenly yanked open. Light floods you, blinding and accusatory.
Okay. I think it's hard to do well.
You hear only one
so oftentimes it can be pretty disappointing.
The hands sees you. Gotcha.
Oh, new skill. Cool. Yeah, it's hard to do, and I think you really have to hope that everyone can get a hold of it, really.
You remember a cold childhood in a no-hope fishing town, bullied mercilessly by a dwarf named Lohar. With no other prospects, you sign up as a magister.
I think that might be a sign of
power denied you all your life.
Stuff is definitely like explained too much these days, I think. Especially when it comes to comedy. You know what's the most unfunny thing on the planet? Is when you have to explain something funny. Like, and it can be anything. It can be a joke. It can be anything. Anything that's supposed to be funny, if you have to stop and explain it, it just takes every single piece of humor out of it, and it becomes the worst.
Confusion, anger,
and it's just like,
sadness,
oh, man,
loathing,
I've had to explain this to you, and now I don't even find this funny anymore.
Collared by magisters in the
So it's not really your fault, but still.
To this foreign land. A moment of hope as a grinning dwarf removes your
yeah, exactly.
collar. Seconds later, void-woken death.
Okay. There can be, if it is specifically for that, like that's part of the joke, then obviously it works. But when, especially like when you're finding something hilarious, someone's like, I don't get it. Like, well, too bad. I'm enjoying this. I'm not going to explain it to you. Deal with it.
was the prettiest girl, not to others, but to you. Her luminous eyes shone brighter than the moon. The day you collared her for Fort Joy, you wept every tear you had. You never cried again.
And sort of, I guess it's sometimes jokes that need a certain type of background, or comedy that needs a certain type of background information, where you know you would never get that joke unless you knew about what they're talking about. I find that a little bit less offensive to like have to explain, because not everyone's going to know exactly like about a certain type of subject matter. So it's like it still takes all the humor out of it, but it's still like, well, I can't really expect you to know about blah, especially if it's obscure. But when it's just like, you know, a rabbi and a priest walk into a bar, that sort of thing, those sort of jokes, I don't get it. Whatever. Too bad. But it definitely takes comedy movies usually. I guess it depends which one you're going for, but a lot of them tend to stay within the same theme. And if you don't get one joke, chances are you're not going to be getting a lot of them.
You twist your head around as the magisters haul you away. Your wife and two boys stand in the doorway, helpless. You commit their faces to memory one last time. Wendy cries out something to you. You tell yourself it was, I love you, or we'll wait for you.
Oh, Jesus.
But the truth is, you didn't catch it.
These are horrible. I'm just eating all these body parts in the hope that I'm going to get like a special ability for her. But instead all I'm getting is depression.
That doesn't sound promising, does it?
No.
Makes my bones itch.
What was that?
The little boy lobs a stone across the river. It makes a long arc before plunging into the water below.
That's so funny. Like sort of dry humor.
Are you alright? Ma!
A screech like metal dragging on stone grinds from across the river.
That's fair. I think when I think some people are like gifted to not know that they're funny. So stuff that they say they don't really think is going to be particularly funny, but ends up being hilarious. Some of my relatives are a bit like that, particularly the older ones. Yeah.
You can't see her. She's in the house, and those things are all around.
I
Void
see.
things. There was a fight. Some dwarves attacked some magisters, and there were sorcerers too. And then the bugs came.
The bugs.
Void
The bugs
things.
came.
They killed everyone, and my mom got them to chase her, and she went across the bridge, and then she raised the bridge, and she told me to run, and now she's stuck over there with them. Not without Ma. Family doesn't just leave each other.
Okay. Alright, I'll help.
You will.
Sure.
Maybe you can cross the river then. Ma lifted the bridge, but there's got to be another way, right?
I'm freaking hilarious. It's a great feel. Making people laugh is a great feeling. When whether it's intentional or otherwise, it's like, oh man, these people are laughing because of me. It's a nice feeling. That's why they're stand-up comedians, I guess. That's the fruits of no effort. I'll do my best.
Got to be a way.
His gaze shoots to the ground. He grabs a small flat pebble and chucks it across the river. Again,
I'll keep distracting him.
He performs a divine order salute.
Now go out, Ma.
Okay then. Oh my god. Those are some big bugs. Who have a fuck ton of health. Okay. I don't know how I'm supposed to get in there. Jeez. Which I did not expect. No, I guess what would you... No, whenever you make people laugh, it's always definitely on purpose, even if it wasn't. That's what you tell people. Oh yeah, I knew it would make people laugh. I'm just that funny. And then people go, ugh, okay, we're leaving. I don't want to be around your pompous attitude. Bye. Yeah. And they've left, just like everyone else does. Sad face. Ooh. I think it's the funniest. I am a firm believer of first and foremost you have to make yourself laugh. Then you can make everyone else laugh. If you find your stuff funny, then it's probably gold. Might be a, I guess, somewhat strange way to look at it, I guess. Yeah, someone's gonna make yourself laugh. It's like that saying. I talk to myself because sometimes I need good advice. Stuff like that. My advice is terrible though. And I sometimes try and take my own advice. I'm like, oh god, what the fuck? No, it's a terrible idea. Put down that gerbil. Professional comedian. Maybe we should do some stand-up. Find a comedy club somewhere. When they ask for like past experience, you can be like, man, I make myself laugh constantly. You're gonna have a hit tonight. And then that's when they kindly ask you to leave and come back once you've got some actual experience. And then you say, how dare you, good sir? and burn the
The
place
kid
down.
is whistling an off-key tune as he strolls about, shiftily.
So let's never take it.
He
Yeah.
raises an eyebrow
What
at your
coaches don't
approach,
play,
but says
Sarah.
nothing.
Coaches don't play. So stay I die. Public speaking in that sort of situation would be like my worst nightmare. Laugh at me.
Ain't up to out. Just looking for someone.
Ain't up to out, just looking for someone.
Cena, Ben Mesd.
Delicate different Ben. Oh.
Ooh, Baron won't like that. Won't like that one little bit.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, resuming his tuneless whistling.
Ifrin. I don't know who that is, but clearly we've run into them before. At some point. Is that the same? Nothing wrong with it. Sticking to the same material. I remember watching one of Ricky Gervais's. It was on YouTube. It wasn't really a one of his shows, but he said the way he does his routines is he'll go and like do a show. He's one of the most popular fucking comedians on the planet though, so it's a little bit different. He'll like have a show booked, and then he'll just, when he gets up on the stage, he'll be like, okay, we're going to test some stuff out tonight. I'm going to do some different things, and what you like, I'll keep in. What you don't like, I'll take out. And he said it was like one of the best ways to sort through the shit, really.
Perhaps there's still a chance.
What? What? Pepper? What? Hang on a second. Have I retrieved the untainted eggs? Dwarf Luto will know what happened to the caravan. Found Siva half dead on the gallows. Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. Well, I kind of skipped past that, didn't I? The person we're looking for is like nearly has been murdered. Yeah, I find comedians these days very hit or miss. I don't know. Some are very funny, but some think they're funny and they're just not. They're just really irritating more than anything else.
Greet the Reaper for me.
And I mean, comedy's very subjective. It very, very much depends on who's listening. But oh, fuck's sake. Do I have to wait for these things to hatch, maybe? Shows are good, but it depends on the one. Yeah, exactly. It all depends. Like some are very popular for a reason. Some have just like very niche humor that not a lot of people get, and then there are some that are just like. The only time that I don't like certain comedians are pretty tone deaf. Yeah, I think that's a very important part. You really have to play to your audience. But one type of comedian that I can't stand are the ones that just try and offend you with like the most horrific jokes that they can really think of. And disguised being a terrible person depending on the reaction of people. That, I don't like those kind. I don't care if it's like, you know, the funniest shit in the world. That stuff annoys me more than anything else. What funny shows out there? You know what? I've actually heard that about that show. That it's unintentionally funny. And I still haven't, I want to watch it, but I still haven't managed to find it on any streaming stuff yet. It's really annoying. Because I want to, I guess I'll just skip. There's not really any point in attacking these things. Oh, maybe there is. I mean, it's poison, okay. Yeah. Australia's streaming stuff is so fucking hit and miss. It's really annoying. Like, the whole point we got Netflix and all that sort of stuff was to stop pirating. But if anything, I think pirating is just the same or probably worse than it was ever before. Oh, crazy. Yeah. It makes it hard too, because you're like paying for this thing. And sure, you're getting a lot of value depending on what you're watching. But, still, if it doesn't have the stuff that you want there, you might as well not have it. And we have this really... There's nothing wrong with Bollywood films, but Australian Netflix has so many of them. And eventually you'll just run out of stuff and you'll go onto like this Bollywood section and there's just like thousands of fucking films on there. I don't personally watch that stuff. But just like there's so much and it's missing some like fairly, what I would think would be fairly standard movies. Or they take them off and replace them with garbage. You guys have a lot? Yeah, like a lot. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's perfect for fans of Bollywood stuff, that's for sure. Not doing so bad. I've heard it's pretty crazy. I mean, just use a VPN and have a look at the Australian site. You'll be able to watch every single one you want. Probably. Feels like most of them are there. But like they take off stuff constantly too. Like they've taken off Lord of the Rings off Netflix, which I guess is Amazon's now, so that makes sense. They've taken... what else have they taken? They've taken Harry Potter off. Taken Doctor Who. They've taken so many like pretty decent things off. And replaced it with stuff like Tall Girl. No, you really... if you want a good one... oh, well, one that even works, you really have to pay a decent amount, which, I mean, is fair enough, but still annoying.
Greet the Reaper for me.
Ooh. Lumpy giblets. Fantastic. Love me some lumpy giblets. For God's sake. Where'd my bedroll go? I need that it smells back.
There you are, little egg.
What is that even? Give the hens the untainted egg. Oh, I was supposed to talk to the chickens. Oops. There's no, it's garbage. Total. I've not watched them at all, and I refuse to watch that sort of genre of movie where it's just garbage churned out to fill the numbers. But pretty much, yeah. But like people hate. There's this trend, especially with Christmas movies as well. People get together and hate watch these Netflix movies. So Netflix goes, "Oh my god, the numbers for this are crazy. We've got to make another one." And no, people just watch it to see how fucking bad it is. Anyway. If it does get that bad, I'll just stop paying for it.
Yes. I found the culprit, Void Woken. Why? That's paper. Let me get a good look.
Margie. Where's Margie? Little Wing, little Loretta, little Grimlet, little Tiff. Big March.
I saw! They were stolen! The babies! The eggs! Something took them!
Tales of Hoffman. I definitely haven't heard of it before. Tales of Hoffman. That's not how you spell Tales. 1951. It is interesting to go back in and watch movies from like, what, 70 years ago? But like older movies can be surprisingly substantial. And clever too, like, because technology was terrible back then. They really had to get clever with how they did stuff.
Transform! Not a chicky baby anymore!
Artistic, oh definitely.
All gone! All gone!
1951. I guess that would still be when, I guess movies weren't really as, I don't know, movies have always made shit tons of money, haven't they?
She up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly.
Shh! Little Peeper baby, Mama's here, warm
Little
and
Peeper
healed.
baby.
She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Thank you. I have something for you. Something I buried behind the coop. Unless some other scratchly poker found it first of all.
Okay then.
What's this? I found something.
Oh, a ruby. Nice. Alright, let's go and rescue like the main quest person who's been hung from the gallows real quick after we finish dealing with these fucking chickens. Yeah, I think it's always been like.
Release me.
Hello. 2 seconds real quick.
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured.
Jeez.
Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Bunch of Charlie Chaplin.
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lip.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or indeed you could stand there gawping as if you were a cow ordered to dance a reel. This is a masterful performance. I would applaud it, but well. Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net. Excellent. Now if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my home before they do any more damage.
Going to, oh my god. Are you serious? They called help from all the way over there. Fuck off. Oh god. Right. That was an interesting duo of commercials. A gun suicide commercial and Fortnite. I think one of those might be the cause of the other. Is that insensitive? That might be a little bit insensitive. Sorry. But still, interesting combination.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah, half health, nice. Oh, he's one of those creepy ones. Ow. Oops. No, it doesn't, but I'm sure someone out there can make the connection. Provided enough drugs. Well, provided enough drugs, anything's possible, I think. So I've heard. Did we kill someone? Does this count as a corpse? Can I raise something with this? No. Key. There we go. Room 0 ISP. Is it? It seems to go back. I've been back to normal now. I think. Ugh. Yeah. You and me both, Sarah. Let's join forces and burn the fucking place down. For legal reasons, that is a joke. Fuck, now that watch list is coming out thick and fast now, isn't it? It's good, yeah, it seems to stabilize here. It's so quick, like, sometimes it happens and I just don't even realize it because I don't have, you know, one eye that can look over this way and one that can look here. Doesn't work. My eyes don't operate like a lizard's. Yet, I guess. Pain in my ass. That's for sure. Ouch. We're all still good, I think.
Prepare yourself.
Okay, across the globe, I'll be there. Okay, cool. Just send yourself in the post. Might get here in a couple months, and then go from there. They tend to be freaky. Oh shit, we're all frozen. Where am I? Really? That's a bit sad. Shit. Giant magic armor for all elements around. Okay. And I can't heal him. So, do I have a poison spell or something? No. Oh, I have a poison cloud grenade though. That might kill him. Never mind. Oh, mind. It's fine. Can't really do much else, that's for sure. Don't have any like lozenges or anything. I keep a oh, actually I keep this stuff. It's not lozenges, it's like throat gargle. It is the foulest tasting stuff on the planet, but it works really well. Gets rid of it very quickly. But like I said, it's nasty. Wanna rip it out? I mean, ripping it out may be a little more uncomfortable. Possibly, depending on how, oh. Oh, balls. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck it. Yeah, good. He'll be dead soon. Nice. Okay, good. Job done. See what they got. Today, yeah. I mean, I have been. Look, I'm drinking cranberry juice. It's not water, sure, but it's different. It's not energy drink because I don't have any. Still. Yes, ma'am. I mean, that was just nasty. That's fair. Downton Abbey. I haven't seen it, but I know it's crazy popular. And isn't there like another? Oh, for God's sake! Another series or something like associated with it coming out now? So brains flat on the wall. Oh man, you know, it's good that a show can do that though. There's nothing more boring than having a show that's full of characters that like are all just perfectly fine. There's got to be someone that you can't stand. Makes it makes it good when finally they get their just desserts and do get their brains splattered all over the place. A movie, okay. It's got what's her name? What is her name?
I bet you're the musical star.
Alright, look it up.
You've thought about taking up the lute. I got a few ready to go, all freshly strung.
Maggie Smith. That's the one. Yeah, I don't watch it. No, that's fine. Spoil away. I probably won't watch it. Not quite up my alley. Oh my God. Hey, go for it. Bitch away.
A shame. Everyone's got a melody in him. You just gotta look. My brother Laszlo couldn't carry a tune in a bucket when he were a wee thing. Now he's got the voice of an angel.
You met her brother at Fort Joy?
He's alright then, yeah?
He's a sprightly one.
That's Laszlo alright. If he had the blues, you'd never know it. Nothing kept his big smile from
I don't remember
riding in
him,
the darkness.
but sure.
I hate the Magisters for what they'd done. Stole me brother. Stole me heart.
Hi, Jeff.
I keep going though, hoping to get to Ark sooner than later. Useful? Ah, you mean deadly. Used to make bows and fletch arrows, but left that hobby behind.
Oh, for
Sometimes
God's sake.
you're best leaving.
Okay, bye. Enjoy your loots, you pest. Thank God. Okay. Jesus. Meister's house is up here. But I have walked straight past it. Kids. Mortars of excavations. Holy fuck. Stone Garden, the Black Pits. Right. Paladin Jocelyn. Oh, this is like a Paladin stronghold or something. Cool. I did not mean to make that. Fuck. Located a red mark. Farmers on. Okay. With you so far. Get out of it. What am I? Oh, I couldn't step down that tiny little thing.
Traveler, you are sickened. The wind is a gentle kiss. Come, feel it. Dear child, you sacrifice too much. You need peace, rest.
Well, that's fucking creepy.
Here and stay with me a while.
A great pounding suddenly erupts in your chest. Your inner god roars and bellows, an incoherent, maddening cacophony.
So the kid, she's gonna protect those kids. So she's gonna have 5 other kids. Oh, okay. So, oh shit!
It is awful how he treats you. He asks so much and gives so little in return.
So is the brain splattering going to be happening soon? Do you think? Oh.
I am the only one who cares. He will say otherwise. He always does. Don't play his game. Think of yourself. Rest here. The sun is
This seems like a trap, but okay.
No.
A sudden weariness washes over, bone deep and as irresistible as a strong current.
Don't fight it. This is how it's supposed to be. Sleep now. When you wake, it will be in a new world. A beautiful world. I only wanted to give you rest, not pain. Now, I leave you to my children. They are many.
So, what does it matter? Oh, it's not that kind of show.
I am.
Okay, that's quite a few scarecrows. Do a fuck ton of damage. Consider fleeing. You know what? I will take that suggestion in the form of a quick save. And I get kicked out of the tendency. It's so is it a very like PG when it comes to violence show? No one even gets beat up or anything like that. No, I would have preferred your method as well. It's a lot more satisfying, that one. I'm telling myself. Maybe you just need to like really project her death and it will happen. Grave time. It's good when shows can do that though. There's got to be someone to hate, even though it is maddening. It's always so satisfying when they finally get their fucking what they deserve. And I don't get a lot of time to watch shows or anything, so I watch them when I'm at the gym. And so sometimes I'll be watching stuff in the gym, and you know, like, hey, do yell out or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, thank God it's empty. Hey, Conqueror. I am so with you there. The skateboarding is very similar to nail pulling torture. Oh my God. So, just like, yeah, okay. Oh, man. Right, okay. Well, there might be hope for you yet. Some vicious fate waiting for the worst character. That's probably why it's so popular. I'll be back in a sec. I'm just going to quickly duck to the bathroom. Think of you. What? Oh man. It's all in context. That's there are some shows like that, hey, which as soon as you look at them look super freaking complicated, but as you slowly work through them episode by episode, you're like, oh, this isn't so bad. But if you end up getting thrown in at any point, it's not the very start, it's like, holy shit, I have no idea what's doing.
In a chair, looking around
What's
the room
happening,
as she
sorry?
works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Ooh.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes. As if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
What I did.
I swear by the seven if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
Ooh.
Apparently I had a claw in murdering their darling divine-in-waiting Alexander.
Well, I think we did that, didn't we?
The Meister wrenches the bandage, pulling the fabric tight against her wound. She winces before tying it off in a neat knot, but you can see the red stain already spreading across the fabric.
All closed up in it. Oh, fuck. That's so shitty. Do you... how long are you expected to be off for?
Never
like,
mind
full
that.
2 weeks?
That I was here the entire time. Apparently my cunning transcends time, space, and common sense.
Meister Siva freezes, her eyes locked on you, her claws mid-swipe, cutting a new stretch of bandage.
Why on earth should I have thought anything else? Not that I was sorry to hear about his death. I doubt my grin helped matters during the interrogation.
Wondering if she's forgetting something. Words that rhyme with tank Hugh, maybe. What a fucking asshole.
Enthusiasm? On a weekday? My word. We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen, Godwoken, but the coming divine
my fucking
requires more than
god.
a
Well,
supernatural
fingers crossed you can get back in and working as soon as possible. Especially if isn't it? I guess all the hubbub's kind of died down about COVID. They don't really care anymore, do they? Praying for Friday? Yeah. Fingers crossed then.
Come, Godwoken.
It is time to see just how awake you are.
I'm pretty awake.
Fortunately, the Magistrate pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
Which one? What painting? Oh, this one over here.
I pray my instructions will not be too technical for you. Push the button.
Fuck yourself.
Your talent for following simple instructions fills me with wonder and pride.
Your sass fills me with rage and
Now,
aggression,
kindly go to the vault and enter
lizard
the
lady.
combination. I shall call it out as you go.
Okay.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial.
Which I know,
Gleaming
right?
under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Okay.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the
Oh.
tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
It's a lot of my work has been stopped as well. I do construction stuff. A lot of mine has been cancelled for the time being because all the people I do the work for are getting COVID. It's like just as bad as it's all the cases keep rising up and no one seems to give a shit.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken.
Cool music. Hang on, I should probably read this stuff. Counting your chickens, done. Escape from my cell. Sabille.
Come speak to me when
Ancient
you wish to
runes,
proceed.
weird
And try not
contraptions.
to break anything in the
This
meantime.
place is an Arcanist's dream.
Okay, trying to break anything, but she didn't say I couldn't steal everything. Oh god, okay. Yeah, I just hope it's... What I've been hearing lately is that it's really severe. Everyone I know who's caught it again. I've been lucky so far, I haven't had it yet. I got pretty close at some point, but the ones I've been hearing about getting it have been like bedridden for, you know, a week or two. Or they can even do anything. Which very much makes me want to avoid it as much as possible. Mutation? Yeah. I don't even know what it's called. I've lost track of all the variants. It's hard to keep track of them. But yeah, it's bad. Obsidian Lancet. Yeah, the one that was going around before when we were in lockdown. I was locked down for 2 weeks because my family got it. Was like a very, very mild cold, and that was it. But this one seems to be like another, just much more aggressive version.
The Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that.
Which hopefully
Her
goes away
face
soon.
seems grim as
Which
she
probably won't,
turns
but
to you.
anyway.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
I mean, it's being able to do whatever anything you want.
Meister Siever's stare bores into your soul. It is still, analytical, and ice cold.
Indeed, some people seem to think so. Mostly they're idiots, but in some cases they're mad dogs.
Jesus.
The Meister rests her hand on her arm where one of her wounds has just reopened. She squeezes hard, ignoring the trickle of blood running down her claw.
I remember when it first popped up, I watched an interview where some people were saying, who had had like the first wave of it, were saying months after or weeks after they've had it, they had like this half breath thing while they had it. So it only felt like they could take half a breath, and that stayed with them for like weeks after. And that just sounds like hell to me.
I pray you're more idiot than mad dog. It would be a shame to expend all this effort just to see you put down.
Sam, what's at stake here?
I hope so, for all our sakes. To accept divinity is to accept responsibility for the lives of every person and beast that walks Rivellon.
So, if I could avoid that, that would be pretty cash money. It's coughing and sneezing. It starts here. Yeah. I'll read that too. Oh god, I remember some dude got like semi-famous, I get internet famous anyway, because of his sense of taste. He was putting like sriracha on bits of lemon and like chilies. He was just eating them because he had no sense of taste. He's putting these horrific combinations together and just scoffing them down.
If granted divinity,
disgusting.
You would have the power of all 7 gods at your disposal. You could heal any wound, pull islands from the
I think
sea,
that's similar to what we've got
any
here.
injustice.
Starts
Make
off as
no
like a
mistake,
very light cold
the
and
divine
then
has only one
quickly
duty,
goes to
to protect this
bedbound.
world from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
Told her what you'll do. You're thinking what we can do with such power. Hollow Pan, surely some of the power for
When you
yourself.
become the divine, there is no more self.
For just a moment, her eyes soften as she looks at you.
I beg to differ,
It
Lizard
is
Lady.
no small thing to ask, but it is your duty. Without a new divine, Rivellon will die. Very well then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke.
Okay.
Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal. Although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce.
Yeah,
along the
and
way.
his stomach afterwards,
Everything
it
you
was
need is here.
it was
Ingredients in the cupboard.
extreme.
Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
Okay.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, stained.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Once, although not by a god-woken. My assistant did not believe that one had to be chosen by a god to become divine.
She waves a bandaged hand absent-mindedly.
A headstrong and thoughtless girl, but the experience was... was quite educational. From observing her, I gather that the ritual involves inhaling the smoke, a lot of screaming, and a rather sudden death.
Right, okay then.
Well, certainly. It is not my place to police the stupidity of others.
Oh my god.
I have to admit I was curious. Imagine if it had been a success. Why, then anyone could have ascended. Even I... Alas, success was beyond her reach. Quite fascinating. And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the cloisterwood to fetch you.
Oh my god. Okay. Ingredients in the cupboard.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Alright, let me just quickly read what I actually need. You seem to be getting a very interesting set of ads tonight, Sarah. Just refreshing the page, stop it at all? Blackroot, draw blood, set flame, show you have sufficient sauce. Okay, I have enough sauce.
Opening the door, after a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and Drudenay oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Okay. And now I move weight. Just gives a new set. Oh. Oh, fuck. shows you really how much money speaks when it comes to those ads. Sure, well, do I have to combine all this crap? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Okay, do I have to prick my finger maybe? Okay. What about now? Hey, cool. Guess I just drop it. Someone's got to be out there working on an ad blocker for mobile. I was looking for ages, but never found anything. Oops. Wow. That threw it in the worst spot. Everyone get over here. Every 5 of us is a curse. You're not wrong. You certainly are not wrong there.
As you suck the smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Hang on, I'll be back. Okay. Thankfully they seem pretty short, but the fact that they're constant is annoying. Anyway. Yeah, I downloaded this thing that said it was supposed to block ads on everything, and it did.
As the world fades away,
Thankfully it wasn't like
you
a
lose
fucking
all sense of being
virus
grounded. You reach
either.
out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
The deepest recess of my soul. But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
Dun dun. Save. Oh, it's me! Look at that handsome devil.
Bathed in the half-light of these starless barrens, you spot a figure you could only describe as a second self. It looks haggard and weak, its very voice but a feeble echo of your own.
My chosen, come. Come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am. Look me in the eyes.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their accustomed spectrum.
Blind eyes, shine brightly. Speak the spell, and see.
Spirit vision casts a spell regularly to reveal a hidden world of ghosts lingering in the mortal realm. Don't mind if I do.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Ralik in all his spectral glory.
And there's a guy over there. Yeah, the one I downloaded was like really codey, if that makes sense, and I'm not into code stuff. I tried and failed, and it bores the shit out of me. So it was like really customizable and all this shit, and I just didn't get any of it, so I deleted it. So I gave him another. That does not surprise me.
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning.
Only quarantine.
I blessed
Yeah.
you.
Phone security is pretty good too.
And now I've come to seek some
Like
power
surprisingly
in return.
good for compared to a lot of other things.
Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Ralik nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah, yes. Just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
That way we want to move it. Must be a way to save you.
Save us both, as a matter of fact. You must realize that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. That means there is but one place we can go. The Well of Ascension.
His name doesn't ring a bell.
It is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Okay, gods gave away half their powers just like that.
It was a time of selflessness and sacrifice in the face of our old enemy. It was an act of heroism and a dreadful mistake. A mistake we must rectify. The void is stronger than ever. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the seven, but to take it. All of it.
I do like the sound of that.
Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom. This world's liberator.
Like the sound of
I
that.
hope you understand them to their full extent. The other gods must either bow to you or be undone. But of course, that is what they are saying to their own god woken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world.
Oh shit.
One.
Are we gonna have to kill our
At the
companions at
expense
some
of
point?
all others. So make no mistake, my champion. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods, their blood on your murderous hands.
Oh, touch him. Just said one. I'm blessed.
But don't let that dismay you.
Chicken tendies.
For these sins
Like the
will
sound
be
of
washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence, to save your kin and your loved ones and the world they live in. I promise that yours alone will be the powers of the lake, and to the lake I will lead you. But not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the source. Until you speak the language of creation itself. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source like only a God-woken can, and wield its most powerful spell.
Surely there's no better tutor than you.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, my chosen. But if all I had to do was give, you would have long since have received. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first you must learn to channel the source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So, return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell.
Okay.
Convince them to
There's
share with you
there's
their
still a guy
deep-seated
there.
bond with the source. Once you have, you may return to me here.
What did you do to my eyes?
Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is source, and in source it is, immortally so.
That sounds a bit like the Force.
You have the vision of a god now. Eyes that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them. Where the dead lie, the dead linger. Best of luck, my champion.
Now, Kith. Anyway, who are you?
A man's spirit stands before you, clad in scholarly dress. When your eyes meet, he staggers back, terrified. Who has taken my books? My notes? They were here just a moment ago. Everything was peaceful again. Sweet Armadia, why do you test your chronicler so, haunting me with spirits? Am I cursed? Has the goddess turned her back on me?
I think you're dead,
The
my
chronicler
guy.
shudders, looking sick to his stomach. Again. This again. I sleep, then I wake, and another piece of the world is gone. When we were in Reaper's Eye, when I saw those tomes and
Source.
scrolls,
Yeah.
I was myself again. For a moment,
It's a terrible name for their like magic power, just to call it Source, and it sounds like sauce, like tomato sauce or
But the vision
fucking
always fades.
whatever.
I'm just
It's
a
a terrible
remnant
name.
of the Empress's ambition. Why can't I escape? Why me? I archived Rivellon's history. I used ink to immortalize greatness on the page. A lizard empress sought my services. She needed an ancient design restored from a damaged text. She told me the design was brilliant. When the armor was forged, the empress showed it to me, and she trapped me inside. Consumed me. If it wasn't for me, the armor wouldn't exist at all. If I knew the way, I'd shout until every god heard me. But I have no idea. I simply want this to end. The chronicler puts his head
That's
in
how
his
you do the
hands,
best, Kith.
collapsing in silent defeat.
Just tongue out, waggle it until someone falls over. Also, I'm told.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
Oh, there's a lady there.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
The Meister's eyes flash with fury, but she holds her tongue and steps back.
You are not a pile of ash, so the ritual was a success, albeit partially. You had all the material requirements, so I can only assume your source was lacking. That is unfortunate.
I guess these just open up channels to the source.
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. Not enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to lime. Enough to sever my link to the font from which all source flows. And certainly enough that I cannot train you.
Oh, good.
So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turn into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for
What
the
do
Magisters
you
to contain.
mean? My skills are enviable of
Sorcerers that
all.
allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Rub your hands together. Now this sounds like fun.
These are the kinds of creatures that grew bored pulling the legs from spiders and so moved on to people.
Oh.
Fun is not the word I would choose. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure.
Should we bless her?
wiping a
Maybe
smear of
that'll
blood
heal
from
her?
the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you.
That's who we need to find. We need to find Gordon Ramsay.
Learn from them. The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful
That's going
ones
to be
who
the climactic finale.
They would be an
An
invaluable
episode of
resource.
fucking Iron Chef.
But you be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time. And I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience. And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She
Jesus.
hisses in frustration.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do what...
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you.
You can see me. A god woken in my presence.
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special, but I am not special.
Oh, we're still not as bad. Oh god, if it's whatever it is worse than that. My god. My sympathies.
Quirkus, what are you looking at? Egad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to
If it's
such
worse than
journeys into
the
that
good old...
stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like them. Our gargantuan friend has something of a one-track mind, Quirkus? Why are all giants so focused on taking all they can? Yes, our shield may have given a lot of itself. I had noticed, you know.
It's a very one-sided conversation going on here.
Life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank it each time. I'm sure it knows
No, you didn't tell me, but that sounds awful.
Now, if you're quite finished
Ew.
oogling your favorite long-legged
Ew.
stretching post, we need to get on and save the world already.
Well, I think this cat has the hots for me. I don't know how to feel about that. Gross. Gross. I mean, it is extremely important to read the room, but also does
The Meister sits slumped in
I
her
guess
chair.
privacy wasn't
You
it
notice that some
on
of her
his mind.
scales of
What news? Can you channel enough source? Are you... Of course. My supply has rather gone up in smoke. You can find more
You should
in the
have.
Cloister Woods to the north.
Should have just fucking gagged and threw up all over
A
him.
charming place, but it grows
Yeah.
nowhere else.
Gross. At that point, there's no need to save feelings. Just be like, "You suck. You're nasty. Leave."
Then why?
Doesn't really seem like I can heal her. She might be destined to be dead. Oh well. I'm fine with that. Oh my god, another person. What do you want?
The spirit keeps glancing back. A difficult task since his shoulders are tense as iron. How can I help? I don't have a choice. You're the one wearing those gauntlets, dragging me around this way and that.
It's even worse. Even worse.
I cannot do anything to prevent it. We are bound together.
Okay. Yeah, that was a great call on your part. Because...
If I knew the way, the chronicler...
nasty. With a capital. Get the fuck out of there. Okay, so he just follows me around. Good to know. Cast spirit vision. So I have to keep casting it. It doesn't just like activate that I've got it when I've got it on. That's a little annoying.
Just when I think this last still.
The spirit keeps glancing back. How can I...
Okay. And how do I... It said there was a spirit nearby. Do I have to check all the corners or something? Or is it just talking about the one that's I've already talked to? I think it might be the one I've already talked to. It doesn't say like how far, whatever. Remove saying of embarrassment. Secondhand embarrassment is the worst. Ugh. When someone does something so awkward that you can feel it from like a mile away, and then like you feel it as intensely, if not more intensely, is the worst.
This town doesn't look much equipped to entertain a nobleman like myself. Pity.
Wow, what an asshole. What did you say? Oh, I do not blame you at all.
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Ugh.
Yeah.
I get secondhand embarrassment quite bad from a lot of things, to the point where... Oh. Oh no. All the chickens are dead.
Delicious, Quercus, but try to restrain yourself.
Monster, monster! Poor little Beeper. Poor little monster Beeper, baby!
I can't handle it when people do embarrassing things. In real life, movies, TV shows, whatever, I have to stop watching.
There's only one way. Yes, there's only one thing to do. Papa!
Oh my god.
Yes, yes, yes! He wanders. He roosts. But he is special.
Are we gonna have...
Then you'd better be the best mama you can be.
Okay. Oh no, the freaking chickens follow me around. What do you want? Okay. Stands now godly. I guess you could treat them as lessons then. You know? But one day you'll find someone who isn't as cringy as that. Oh man. Okay, what do I have a chicken with me now. I can go over here. Magic rooster. Oh, for fuck's sake. Seems a little below my pay grade, I'll be honest. Oh, I love that. Let's just... We're gonna have to get rid of this chicken pretty quickly, otherwise it's gonna die, and I'll feel bad. $100% lessons. Well, we gotta learn somehow, don't we? It's a shame it's in such a shitty way.
Ugh, mating season. Again. If I have to deal with one more buck looking to court me, I'll take a chunk out of his ear.
Good on you, little rabbit. Let's do this, sure. No, it's not a very, like... Some people are obsessed with...
Come on, let's keep moving.
Like their goal in life is to... have a partner and settle down and stuff like that. There's nothing wrong with being single. There's plenty of, where the fuck is this? I might have to go around. Much easier to work on yourself that way. Don't step on the mine. Jesus.
Before you, a statue reaches her arms blindly for the sun-drenched skies. The shadows of the pillars around her dance and
that's a good way to look at it. If it happens, it happens.
Embrace. As you step closer
Usually,
to
if you try and like
you feel the most comforting warmth
seek something
from her,
out,
as if millennia
it
of sunlight
isn't as
soaked into her stone, just waiting for this moment.
opportune, I guess, for lack of a better word. What are you two jabronis doing?
I wonder where it leads.
The couple notice you approach. The man offers a cheery smile. The woman watches you a little more warily, her arms crossed in front of her.
Just said no weed.
Greetings.
What you need is a love interest made out of weed.
The open road. And a new life at the end of it, hopefully.
Finding a shorty.
Fulton,
Right.
our business is our business. Remember what Carl Van told us.
I guess there's a lot more options when it comes to harem. Harem?
The man nods, chastened.
We don't know where we're going, but we're definitely not going back. There's no reason for anyone to go back where we came from unless they have a death wish.
We heard that our homes are likely gone. Void woken. We'd be dead with everyone there if we weren't forced to meet in secret. Fulton's a sorcerer. I don't care about that. I love him. But too many people from where we come from would care.
Yeah, they were just stuck in their ways. Afraid of what's being said about people like me.
That's a good,
They're
yeah.
all dead now. And they
Very
can't
good bit of
stop us
advice.
being together. The Void Woken are welcome to this place. We're going to start a new...
Okay.
It's beautiful.
I can't get across here, can I? So I bet I'm gonna have to go all the way around, don't I? Fuck's sake.
That rainbow's beautiful.
Careful now. That's a trap.
I knew that was gonna happen. Again. Fucking hell.
The little squirrel cowers beneath a leafy frond, peeping up at you through liquidy eyes that tremble with terror.
Oh, poor baby.
Please! Please don't step up!
Oof. Oh, that's a grubit.
Here be witchery. Trespass not.
Hello.
Oh my gods, you're ugly. You turn milk green and a magister's red coat black. My mistress Alice might fancy you, though. She has a taste for the odd, if she ever makes it back.
How dare
The
you?
magisters with the red coats chased her into the woods.
Okay then. Guess we have a witch to find as well. It's definitely a lot more pleasant to look at than the last place we were at. Oh Christ.
What
Good.
a miserable-looking creature.
Oh, I'd give up my wings for a respite from this pestilence. My feathers are molting. My wings can't carry me anymore. I feel so cold. All I can think about is warmth.
It painstakingly attempts to flap its spindly wings, failing miserably.
I doubt anything can remedy how to...
Alright, time to use up some sauce on this bird.
What have I done to deserve this?
What on earth?
The pain.
How did... Hang on a second. What the shit is this? How do I heal this bird? Yeah, I mean that's totally natural as well. I feel like there's a big pressure on just people in general these days. I guess all the time really, to find love and whatever. I mean, it's not, when you get down to it, if you want to spend the rest of your life with someone or multiple someones or whatever, then that's fine. But it's also fine to like find friends and, you know, do whatever you want basically. It's just such a systemic oppression really. Like, oh, life's not worth living unless you got someone to spend it with. Yeah, to a certain degree, but doesn't necessarily mean what you think it should mean. Like the fucking just the unrelenting pressure to get married. Fucking hell. And have children. I know exactly where that can go. And the people who are perpetuating it can go. Frozen Stone, Petrified Plague. Is it not plague? Or is it disease or something different? Oh, wrong bird. Fuck's sake. The traditional tea's nuts. Exactly. Exactly. My feelings too. But yeah. Never see myself married to someone. Ugh. Hang on. Lag. Sorry. Jesus! Sorry about that. Hopefully that's the last one of the night. Bloody hell. Where were we? Get out of here. Yes. Thanks for... Sorry for the lag. Thanks for hanging around. Oof. What a pain, eh? What a pain. Geez, it seems I missed quite a bit. Oh, man. That's not my controller, that's my phone. Okay. Where were we? Diseased chicken. They won't let me heal him. So... I guess we'll come back to that at some point. Some cows.
Help us! Shush, Mabel!
Geraldine and Mabel. I do it all the time as well because like I sit my phone in my lap usually when I stream because there's not really much room up here on my desk. So, and then when I like take my hands off the controller, I usually sit it on my lap as well. So sometimes I'm like, the fuck? What's not? I'm an idiot.
Don't you shush me, Geraldine. I'll talk to whomever I like. Shh, they're still here. I know they're still here. My apologies for my idiot friend, but we could really use your help.
There's plenty of like small little things you can do, I suppose. Lots of books out there on the subject.
You won't believe it. You won't believe it, Mabel. He'll think we're mad cows. Truth is, kind sir, that we are not, in fact, cows. At least not as such.
Okay.
We're people. Captives, to be exact.
People?
Enslaved by the witch. You're not here to visit Alice Elysian, are you?
He's just passing
So
through.
will you help us?
Deity sometime soon. I think that's a little bit above my level. But I'd like to too.
Yes, sir. Please help us. Mabel, it can hear us whispering.
I know, Geraldine, I know. Now shut up. Look, we really do need your assistance.
So, well, there's only one way to know for sure, and that's to, I guess, dig a little deeper.
Just get us something to drink.
What
No
my
harm
friend
in
here
trying, I
means to
suppose.
say, kind sir, is that there's a cure for our condition. Alice Elysian has it in...
Don't mention the rats.
For God's sake, Geraldine.
What rats?
They're just ordinary rats.
The witch ain't here.
What my friend wishes to say is that Alice went into the cloisterwood collecting herbs and hasn't been seen in
We've
some
been there
time.
already.
Would you mind awfully procuring for us a small potion that Alice Elysian could
Fine.
I
See what I
humbly
can do.
Don't be disgusting.
We sure.
Geraldine.
Oh, right, yeah. Disgusting. Sorry, better not.
It's fine, I didn't even need a bucket. Okay, I want to head up this way, see if I can. So mindful. It's when it comes to stuff like that, there's so many differing opinions and techniques, I guess you could say. It gets very confusing. You've really just got to kind of find one that works for you, I think, and roll with it. Otherwise, your mind's gonna melt. That's no thinky, only doey. Oh man.
I found something.
Oh.
Old friend, what have you become?
Oh, cool. Me brain am empty. I'm sort of the same. I sort of wing it more often than not. I've always wanted like my own little God, I guess you'd call it a grimoire. A grimoire. Or something of the sort where I had like all that sort of stuff I needed to know in one handy little place. Even if I do have to write it out myself. Always thought that'd be quite handy. I don't know what I thought. I had brown eyes. Same, I got brown eyes too. And also same, not a thought behind them. Half the time. Oh, for fuck's... I really need to... What is weighing me down so much? Weighs 6. A broom weighs 6. Brown, okay. Damn straight. Oh, fuck. There's the... Can't let the bird die.
Jonathan, how long has it been?
Gareth looks to the limp body at his feet, then to you, sword raised. He isn't quite present, but lost in his own tangled thoughts.
No worries, Dead Brain. No worries at all. Speaking of that, actually, we'll have to finish up here in probably about half-hour-ish. But tomorrow, I may or may not be working. So if I'm not working, we'll start a bit earlier. See if we can go a little bit longer too. So fingers crossed we can do that. Might be a bit more reasonable for you. For everyone involved.
I knew I'd see him again. I wish it hadn't been like this. Yes, you are.
But yeah,
right.
hopefully we'll catch you
place
next time,
at a
Dead Brain.
different time.
Sleep well.
A time when I was devoted to the Divine Order. A time when we faced a crossroads.
Gareth softly pokes the listless man's torso with his foot.
This man, this Magister, his name is Jonathan. He's my friend. Or
It's buffering for ages.
was.
I think that was mine. Conqueror. It was pretty bad. But, yeah. Just keep better company.
There was a time when we both served the will of Lucian.
I know,
When
I'm
we both
sorry, I
lived
didn't
under the
mean
Order's
to.
roof. It
I'm
wasn't
sorry.
that long ago, but it seems like forever. I felt someone's gaze on me from almost the very moment I stepped foot on the coast. Lucian taught never to ignore augury. And sure enough, I saw the flash of white. I came here and waited. The door swung open and it was him. A face I hadn't seen since I was called to the Seekers. He didn't say a word, just flashed the arrest warrant.
Wow.
Seems he didn't expect the punch. Now I must do as duty requires.
Gareth raises his blade and tightens his grip, but falters. He cannot strike the final blow.
Jonathan is a magister. He must die.
Gareth's fingers open and close around his sword's hilt. His breathing quickens, his forehead wrinkles, yet his arm remains suspended in air.
The time for timidity has passed. Kill this poor bastard yourself.
Blood seeps from Jonathan's wound and pools at Gareth's
Oh my god!
feet.
I actually walked over and did
Stares at
it.
the stream as it carves a path around his boots.
What? What have you done?
Gareth's eyes go glassy. There is no warmth, no chill, no joy, no sadness. It is as if the void has
Okay, cool.
possessed him.
No worries. Yeah, probably a half an hour-ish.
I need to go. Away from here. Away from this. Away from you.
It's just to step out. Where's the man of action you met in the swamps?
Yes, you're right. There's little time for tears. When it is time to sail, I will be ready.
Okay. Don't mind if I loot your old friend's corpse, do you? No? Cool, thanks, bye! Bloody hell. We haven't really got much equipment, but it's certainly fucking weighing me down. $2 million gold value. Guess. Paid to come in. No worries, Goku. Naturalizing. No problem at all. I'm sure I'll be able to decipher them somehow. One-handed axe. Oh my god, that is substantially better than the one I have. Can I wake up? Oh man. I hope it is
Before you
too.
lies a
Oh,
primitive
jeez.
altar to the Seven, apparently constructed during a bygone era. Something about it appeals.
Okay.
Before you lies a primitive altar to the Seven. The stones appear to be just that. Apart from a few faded red stains across the topmost slab, nothing unusual betrays itself. Gentle heat warms your hand.
Okay, offer a
The
prayer.
air stirs, as though someone had appeared and taken a seat upon the altar.
Oh.
A voice rises around you, its source unclear. Fractured whispers surround you. God woken. The word flutters against your ear. You are my champion. You cannot fail.
I'm fist fighting God.
A jolting sensation
Well, if you load up on
pierces your
Benadryl, I'm sure you'll
As the shock
you'll win.
fades, you realize you've absorbed a modicum of source, seemingly from the air around you. The
Ooh.
whispers shuffle away, and the air shifts. Whatever was here a moment ago.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Ask away. Indeed.
The altar light.
Interesting.
Hearts.
The scion works. You do not disturb her.
The elven warrior stands guard over a captive magister. The magister looks a little worse for wear.
Stay back. The thief stays where she is.
All right.
I didn't.
You recognize Diana, the runaway scion from Fort Joy.
Oh, there you
Her face
go.
looks different, alight with fervor.
You! I warn you not to follow.
I didn't follow you. I found you by accident.
You. Accident. You.
Her face, tight with rage, suddenly slackens. She winces.
Forgive. The armor warns of thieves. I do not expect friends.
Didn't expect you to escape Fort Joy.
I escape with other kin, but they camp over there. They fear my work. Perhaps covet, like this one. She hides one of my spores. I know it.
She gestures at the bound magister and freezes as if listening.
Yes, yes. Simpler to show them. Come, watch. Do not touch.
Okay.
Come here, Duran.
The magister's
She
scream
killed the
bubbles
fucking
beneath putrid gas, and his cut
chicken.
suddenly
For
short.
fuck's sake. I'm gonna go and give this chicken back first. God damn it. Ugh.
The scion works. You do not disturb her.
I know, poor people. Here's his pappy, apparently. Magic Ockerel.
Behold, it is I, the magic cockerel. Waka! What is this, Papa?
Magic Cockerel, remind yourself to find out more about that later. This is his son.
Marge! Oh, Marge, she was a good sort. I'll mourn her with my mourning.
The rooster looks his son over, first with
How
one
annoying.
beady eye, then
He has my eyes. But I see nothing but the void lurking behind those pretty peepers. Kill him now, or he will kill us all later.
How could you possibly know that? Kill such a cute little bundle of fluff.
Cute as a button. A button that could destroy us all.
What in the son of a bitch is happening? Whoa! Wait, what? Well, I'm just going to take a little bit of a sabbatical and reverse time slightly. I was instantly killed. I think maybe the magic cockerel, sorry, might be like. Okay. Well. Might be part of their team or something. Fuck's sake. Pain in the ass.
The scion works. You do not disturb.
So who is he actually following, this little rooster?
Looks like an elven proving ground, but I've never seen one for myself.
Yeah, I don't want to go in there just yet. Let's talk with them here.
Take it. You recognize Diana, the runaway son. You. Her face.
Forgive. I escaped like this.
She just.
Yes. Watch.
Okay.
Come here, Duran.
Might be a little bit more reasonable of effect now.
The Magister's scream bubbles beneath putrid gas and is cut suddenly short. The corpse rocks gently, as if shifting in sleep, and then splits to release surging vines.
Gross.
The creepers knit silently together to weave a pair of gauntlets. Diana tears them free, something close to worship in her eyes.
Do you see now? It is a marvel.
Impressive.
It only begins. The presence within grows to complete the armor.
Oh, she's wearing them now too.
It is a holy act. The thief is unworthy soil from which to grow, but it hurts her, and that is enough. Not my plans, its plans. The presence within. It shows me such things.
I mean, it doesn't sound particularly wholesome.
A world where we are not prey, but hunters. A world where...
She grasps her head, as if trying to clear it.
It is for us to know.
Okay. Bye, crazy elf lady. Who I think might be genuinely insane.
The elven warrior greets you with a scowl.
Keep walking, outsider.
Wow. Okay, maybe if I talk to them now, it'll be a little less drastic. Why does it trigger these guys? I really don't understand that at all. I'm dead already, Jesus. Like, I get the chickens, sure, but what about this stuff? I'm assuming this stuff is from the elves. No worries, Sarah. We'll, hopefully you feel a bit better tomorrow and we'll catch you later. Sleep well. You're probably not going to miss out on much other than this confusing fight anyway. I guess I'll load. I don't know how to do this. Do I just have to kill poor people? Or whatever his name is. Peeper? Is it Peep? Peeper. Pepper. Pepper. No, for fuck's sake. I guess it saves it there because it's a real pain in the ass fight. Okay, take two.
The rooster.
Good choice. Good choice. Oh, gosh. And I'll give you a little something for your trouble after.
Potion of Nimble Tumble. Or Potion of Medium Intelligence. Oh, we just fucking murdered the poor chicken. Fantastic. Oh man, what? You've set yourself quite the reading task for tonight. It's 12 warfare. Lucian's Needle. It's quite cool. Oh, what was that? Grant skill, Venomous Aura, grant skill, Mass Cleanse, Wounds, Evasive Aura. Small or used in place of a rune on your equipment, uses a great special craft purposes, use it wisely. Okay then.
Hush! The ancestor speaks.
She places a hand on her armor, eyes shut, as if straining to hear.
Ah! It fades. It must be whole. Then the... No, I must be better. A scion hears the ancestors. The armor must be complete. Then the ancestor helps us. Helps all.
Okay.
Hush!
She places a hand...
Ah! It fades. It too. My prisoner says they take one to these black pits nearby. It is said to be a hollow place. Stone and fire and filth.
Okay. Well, good to know, I guess.
I see you, but you are no elf. This place is not for you. Its trial is not for you to it. Very well.
Ooh.
You may face the trial. You shall learn all that you need to know. Elves know that nature is a finer weapon than even the sharpest blade. The four seasons have served our people well. 4 heroes rest before you, wielders of the season. Pay homage to their skills, solve their riddle, and prove yourself worthy of elven respect. Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn rumbles, the sky lit aglow. Summer burns, air fiery as a hearth. Spring quenches with bloody rebirth. I am the voice of the fire. My flame bears the will of all elves and lights the way for those who wish to prove their mettle.
Okay, what about her?
I see you. An elf by appearance is not always an elf by heart.
Wow. Okay.
The totem stands dormant.
I see you. Winter shudders.
The totem is still.
Is it literally just throw magic at these things again? There's one similar to this in the first one, I think.
The totem is still.
I see you. Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn.
Fire, maybe? Let's just move away slightly. Sorry.
The totem is still. The totem is still.
Okay. Ah, yes, real smooth brain moment, I think. Ooh, what's that down there? What's going on with the water? Oh, okay, this is where we sort of came in. Okay. There's a squirrel up here. He keeps like coming back and forward to check. Axe in the woods. Okay, cool. And another giant frog.
These river guys will shoot you through if you...
Oh guys, where am I? Okay, that's probably a little further than I would have liked to go just yet. There's a back way up here for whatever this is. This fucking guy. Followed me around like a bad smell. Well, I can only see the 1, 2, 3. Oh, wow! This one was very well disguised.
The totem looms over you. It's lifeless. The totem stares ahead.
Okay.
The totem.
I see you. The trial remains incomplete. Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn rumbles, the sky lit aglow. Summer burns, air fiery.
The totem stares.
Oh, that's not autumn. Summer.
The totem.
Spring.
I see winter.
Spring quenches. Oh, wrong one. Oopsies. I think this one still counts as water. Oh man. Oh my god, it worked.
From within the totem, an otherworldly voice.
Spring, gentle so that the others may be strong. The fallen quench the soil with their blood and hasten the rebirth. Death becomes life, as is our way.
Okay.
I see winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn rumbles, the sky lit aglow.
No?
I see you, but you are no elf. Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn rumbles, the sky...
As fiery as a hearth.
The totems...
Okay then. There we go, that worked.
From somewhere within the
winter that armors our forest home in ice and
Okay.
I see winter.
The sky lit aglow. I don't know what that
Autumn rumbles.
means.
The sky lit aglow.
Air fire is
Summer
hot.
The totems. The totems.
Hmm. No, okay. I may need something that's a little more indirect, maybe. Did that work?
The totem stares ahead.
No, I just shocked a tree.
The spirit. How can I?
Well, I think this calls for some Google. Okay. I don't really have the stuff to do this, I don't think.
I see you. The winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn rumbles.
No, okay. What about... Ah, we can do this. It's going to be very... roundabout, shall we say. But, okay, so if I throw... Over here... And then... That, and then you do that. There we go. And for this one I have to make a fire cloud, which I have no idea how to do.
An ancient.
Autumn, the turbulent beauty. It brings color to our home.
And I literally do not have the stuff for this, so we'll have to come back when I have some more spells. I think it'll have to be next time though. Inferno. Yeah, I can't do anything with that either. Where's the fast travel thing? Paladin. Okay. We don't have to wander too far. I'd like to head back and see if we can buy some stuff. And sell some stuff, more importantly, actually. Guess the shopkeeper will be down in the study. Or not. Where's he gone? I wonder. Maybe he's upstairs? He was standing over by this boat before, but he's gone. Well, that's annoying. Who sells fire spells? Do you sell
Keep
them?
distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden.
Okay. There wasn't anybody hanging around here. Guess we're going to talk to the lizard lady. Maybe she sells spells. Oh no, she doesn't. She sells like just a few staves and whatnot. Shit. Well, that other guy only sold necromancy things anyway, I think. Who have I come across that sold fire stuff? There was someone. Have to go and start bothering people until we find the right one then.
Did you find him? Did you find Beeper Monster?
Big Marge's spirit pecks and pecks at you. It causes no physical pain, but you can feel her beak pecking at your very soul.
That's not funny, I killed her baby. Rip.
Of course I'm right. Stick with me, kid. I won't steer you wrong. Halt! What word do you bring? Blood?
His body stiffens, as if enduring a harsh wind.
The void woken come. You may pass, traveller. Dare say you'll be aching to leave before long anyway. But, before you do, be quick, mind.
He nods his head in the direction of the bridge.
Okay. Good talk.
Stay put, you'll be safe.
The silent monk's stitched lip, the expected
Every time we talk to one of them, it's like they're trying to speak to us, but they never do. This is creepy.
Hope you ain't looking for work in this dying town. Besides, you ain't got the look of a fisher about you, I'll tell you that much.
Rude, but
I'm all right,
true.
as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends.
My word, but you do look exhausted.
Oh bloody hell! This guy sells everything.
Could use a touch of magic.
Grant skill vaporize. Well, I do need that, but it says 2,755. Bloody hell!
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Fire whip.
Keeping it together, Bree.
Laser ray. Oh.
You're safe among friends.
Oh my god, so many skills. What's this one? Skin graft. Ew. Swap servers and clouds. I can see like the combination of certain things here could be devastating if you were smart enough to figure it out, unlike myself.
Fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
These are all very expensive though. Well, you can, at least we know where he is. I might mark this actually. Spell trader, and we'll worry about that next time. So, oh, I got a fast travel. I did good. Give that a proper save, and we'll call it for tonight, I think. So yeah, like I said, tomorrow might be a little bit earlier. Depending on if I'm working or not, and if I'm not, we'll try and do a bit of a longer one. If that's the case, we might just play this again. And if I am working, then it'll just be standard 5:30, same as usual. So yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, whichever it is, and I will see you when I see you. Okay, bye bye.